educational background a woman has, or in what position she holds in the society and in which field she is in. Irrespective of her socio-economic status, the essence of womanhood lies in her menstrual hygiene, as it impacts her life in many ways. Today, technology is emerging at an unimaginable pace and is at our fingertips. Yet, in our country, the area of menstrual hygiene is still untouched due to obvious reasons again. Today, I'm going to take you through the challenges faced in our country in this landscape, issues arising in an individual's life because of not following proper menstrual hygiene practices, and solutions for the same. Contents of my presentation would be issues, challenges, solutions, my aim, my initiatives, and sustainable development goals. Introduction. Menstrual Hygiene Management (MHM) is all about having access to proper absorbents to collect the flow of blood, privacy to change the same, and dispose of the material safely without any harm to the environment. We know that the most common menstrual absorbent used by the urban population are sanitary napkins. That is because of a few advantages like no leakage, no odor, absorb heavy flow, easy to change, thin shape, use and throw facility, and accessibility. Now let me show you the darker side of a sanitary pad. What does a sanitary pad contain? Bleached cellulose wood pulp and field-dried plastic top layer, super absorptive polymers gel that causes napkin to bloat when flushed, silicone paper, and plastic black sheet. All these items are non-biodegradable to the environment and not eco-friendly. A single commercially available non-organic sanitary pad takes up to 500 to 800 years to decompose or may even never decompose at all. And each pad contains plastic which is equivalent to around 4 plastic bags. It is estimated that in our country nearly 336 million menstruating women are there. Out of that, 36% of women use sanitary pads, which is equal to 121 million. And every woman for one cycle, she uses 8 pads. And that will result in 121 into 8, which is equals to 1 billion pads. Just imagine the volume of the sanitary pad being thrown out of our houses every month throughout the country. It causes so much plastic pollution to the environment and not good for us. How are the sanitary pads being disposed? 28% along with routine waste, 28% again disposed in open, 33% buried, and 28% again burnt in open. All these methods cause pollution in their own ways. In India, 97% of rural women use old cloth instead of sanitary napkins, leading to vaginal infections and diseases. Many of us are unaware of the absorbents used by the rural women. So, as a part of my grade 8 community project, I conducted a few personal interviews and surveys in rural areas of same Warangal district. With my primary and secondary sources, I learned and came across a few absorbents which are really harmful to the individual, like sanitary napkins, old cloth rags, soil, ash, leaves, and cow dung. Issues arising in an individual's life because of not following proper menstrual hygiene practices. 80% of adolescent girls are unaware of the health implications that could occur due to poor menstrual hygiene. It is the duty of our parents, our family members, and educational institutions to give proper awareness on this biological phenomenon to every adolescent girl. Around 23 million girls in India drop out of school every year due to lack of menstrual hygiene management facilities like clean toilets with running water and disposal bins, as well as lack of access to sanitary napkins and awareness about the issue. I would like to share my personal experience today. I recently adopted a government school in Mushirabad, in Hyderabad, and you can't believe the shape of the girls' washrooms there. I was wondering how these poor students are able to adjust to those horrible kind of toilets. It is the responsibility of the government of the schools to give proper washroom facilities to young girls. That's why most girls miss their school during their menstrual days or go for the option of school dropout as they cannot manage their menstruation in those nasty washrooms. Due to lack of awareness and accessibility, an individual is prone to health risks like rashes, skin allergies, vaginal infections, cervical cancer, fungal infections in urinary and reproductive tract, and infertility. Beliefs, myths, and taboos. In this generation also, there are a few opinions, beliefs, and myths still being followed, like not to speak in front of men around, considered as dirty and impure, not allowed to take bath, not cook during periods, not touch the plants, not to attend religious ceremonies, sleep separately from family members, dietary restrictions, and not to take up physical exercises. These beliefs, myths, and taboos negatively impact an individual's mindset as they experience period of shame because such of family restrictions. Period shaming does not only affect their mental health but also the entire fabric of the society. Many girls on their menstrual days, on their period days, they feel that it's a pain and an unwanted disturbance. But we should make them feel that periods periods is a blessing for a womanhood as it is a basic root for human life. MHM, menstrual hygiene management, is a basic human right for every woman. When people cannot access to safe bathing facilities and effective means of managing their menstrual hygiene, they are not able to manage their menstruation with dignity and can undermine their enjoyment of fundamental human rights. Because of this, a few human rights are being violated, such as right to education. In schools and colleges, most girls don't have clean toilets or facilities and lack supplies. That's why, as I said before, they miss school during their menstrual days or their parents go for an option of school dropout as they cannot manage their menstruation properly. Right to work. In workplace, both men and women have common toilets. Women also may miss work because they lack privacy, they lack space, supplies, and needed facilities. Right to health. Not following proper menstrual hygiene practices can violate this right. The right to gender equality. Not having period with dignity can violate this right. Not speaking about it openly can affect it. In this case, men aren't supportive at all, and our family pushes so many rules on us, making us feel more uncomfortable and more discriminated. Right to water and sanitation. Having access to clean toilets with running water and disposal bins can violate this right. Menstruation can affect all aspects of a girl's life, like education. Girls may miss school during their period days due to lack of supplies or needed facilities. Health. Use of improvised menstrual hygiene materials can lead to infection. Economics. Women may miss work because they don't have access to proper supplies and facilities they need. Dignity. Girls may suffer from discomfort and teasing and shaming and exclusion from day-to-day activities. Participation. Girls may be less attentive and productive during their school hours or during other activities also due to pain, discomfort and fear of leaks. The challenges for our country present is battling the shame of periods, means period shaming, breaking the silence of breaking the culture of silence over menstruation and the sanitary pad problem. Solutions to avoid this kind of situations and challenges are conducting awareness sessions, dissemination of knowledge, breaking the silence, accessibility to safe menstrual products, procedure of usage and disposal, education at schools and colleges, and parental educations are really important in this case. For our current Indian scenario, the only way to solve our pad problem in India is to switch to hygienic, biodegradable, and eco-friendly menstrual hygiene products like biodegradable pads, reusable cotton pads, tampons, and menstrual cups. What is a biodegradable pads? They are made out of natural basis products like fibers of banana, bamboo, cotton, sugarcane, strawberry, and cassava to endure proper absorption. These pads are free from toxins and chemicals and no added fragrance. It usually takes up 90 to 180 days to decompose and it supports only single usage, like the use and throw facility. Reusable cloth pads. They serve as an alternative to disposable pads. The most important benefit is that it is reusable. It can be used for years and months also. Made out of pure cotton and fabrics. They last for several months and they are pocket friendly. It usually takes up to 60 to 180 days to decompose and brings down the amount of wastage, reducing plastic and toxicity in the environment. Tampons. Tampons are designed to be inserted in the vagina with or without the applicator. Roughly, only 5% of Indian women population are aware of this facility. Tampons are good option because they are small, nearly invisible and swim safe. But they are hard to be inserted and may carry the risk of vaginal infections, irritations or toxic shock syndromes. Menstrual cup. This is a reusable product made out of medical grade silicone or latex rubber. It is a small flexible funnel or bell-shaped cup which can be inserted into the vagina to collect the menstrual fluid. Once inside, the cup will spring open and rest against the walls of vagina, forming a seal to prevent any leakage. This product can be used for 10 to 12 hours and it is also reusable. These menstrual cups should be sterilized in boiled water at the end of every cycle. Menstrual cups are hardly known in India because in a lot of places in India, even doctors are not aware of cups and have concerns over infections. Now, it's clear that on one hand side, we have 36% of population using sanitary pads and on the other, they use some unhygienic means. Now, on the other side, people who use unhygienic means should be educated by conducting awareness sessions on this topic and distribution of safe, eco-friendly and biodegradable products. And on the other side, where people are still using sanitary pads, should also definitely switch and make a change in them. Because India's pad problem, the only solution for it to escape is just stop using sanitary pads. There's no other solution left for us because it is, of course, not biodegradable. So, switching to some eco-friendly, biodegradable products is safe for the environment. And companies which manufacture these sanitary pads should reduce and they should start manufacturing tampons and cups also, so that the availability and accessibility increases in our country. Because as I said before, many people in our country are not aware, are rarely known that there is something called cups and tampons. They are not aware of this facility. This quote, "Be the change you want to see in the world," inspired me a lot to change myself. When I started researching on this topic and I was writing a few articles with my understanding, I suddenly came up with this realization that till yesterday, even I was using sanitary pads. Am I not adding pollution to the environment? And am I not troubling the environment for my comfort? I was brainstorming a few things like this. I came across a product which really surprised me. It was a reusable cotton sanitary pads. It's a biodegradable and an eco-friendly pad. I ordered them online and I was impressed by the idea. I began using them and I really loved the quality, the idea, and it was really impressive. I shared my experience with my mom and she also switched to reusable cloth pads. We suggested few of our family members and friends to switch. I was really proud that I could bring a change in myself, in my community, in my home, and in my family. I started discussing on this topic with my domestic workers at home. One day I asked my mom that why can't everybody switch to reusable cloth pads? She replied, not everybody can afford it financially and they feel that it's hard and uncomfortable to wash our own pad. That's why this idea of sanitary pad use and throw is so commonly used and popular in our country. Then I took this challenge. I considered my mom's saying and I took up this challenge and established my foundation named Avadhi Foundation. Avadhi Foundation basically works in the areas of menstrual hygiene, management and waste disposal. We are helping the underprivileged to adapt to hygienic menstrual practices. We are suggesting them to avoid these non-biodegradable pads and harmful practices. That's how I began the change in myself, my family, and now in the community also. My aim is to achieve green menstruation in the country. Green menstruation means using eco-friendly biodegradable products for our menstrual days. My initiatives. So in my foundation, I have divided my work into three projects. My first project is Mission Samiksha. The term Samiksha means analyzing a topic and speaking about it in detail. Mission Samiksha aims to break the silence over menstruation by conducting awareness sessions in schools, colleges, and other industries. Mission Samraksha. The term Samraksha means giving protection. Mission Samraksha aims to protect individual and the Mother Earth from harmful diseases and from environmental and health hazards. By gifting each underprivileged woman my Avadhi's dignity period hamper. I need someone here to show the hamper. This hamper we are giving it to the underprivileged women at free of cost.
Put it slant.
This pouch is a reusable, leak-proof pouch. So when women go to their workplace, like schools, colleges, or offices, they can carry their soil pad in this. So it will not leak and the stains will also not be shown.
She put it slant. It's not visible. Put it slant.
In one of my research, I found out that most women do not use this underwear. So I thought to provide underwear also to make it a total period hamper kit. So we are providing some nice underwear also. This is a instruction leaflet where it is written how to maintain this cloth pads for 3 years. It is a reusable pad I said before. So this can be used for 3 years and there are a few instructions how to wash the pad. It's in English and Telugu as our local audience speak Telugu. This is my reusable cotton pad. It does not include with plastic or any kind of toxins or fragments in it. It is made up of only different kinds of fabrics and is made up of 12 layers in total. We are giving 4 pads in one hamper for 5 days. So this is made up of only fabric and it is reusable. It is made out of cotton, and when we dispose it, it causes no harm to the environment. It is a total eco-friendly product. We are providing the underprivileged with 2 sizes of our reusable cloth pads in medium and large, so that they can wear it according to their blood flow each day. Thank you. So this hamper can be used for 3 years in total, and it is a eco-friendly product and a biodegradable product. It causes no harm to the environment and it is proven. Next mission, our mission Samseva. So we need someone to manufacture these pads, underwears and leak-proof pouch, and that's what Mission Samseva does. The term Samseva means giving employment. Mission Samseva aims to empower the rural women by giving them training on how to stitch these reusable cloth pads. We are giving them training on how to stitch these pads, and once they were successful with their job, we are giving them monthly salaries so that they can be independent and stand on their own legs, so that they don't depend on their family for money. So it is how rural women empowerment goes, and also employment for our foundation. Sustainable Development Goals. United Nations came up with 17 Sustainable Development Goals for all countries across the world to be reached by 2030, so that everybody can live under a safe living. So with my three projects, I am able to meet a few sustainable development goals like good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, water and sanitation, decent work and economic growth, and responsible consumption and production. All my expectation from you all is I will definitely need your support today, because you can support me in any 3 ways like the given. Individually, you can spread awareness to your domestic workers in your houses and also to your known people. And you can give the underprivileged some safe products like the reusable cloth pads or menstrual cups or tampons. Majority of students here have domestic workers at their homes, so instead of giving them money or something else, you can give them safe products for their menstrual hygiene, or yourself can switch to some nice safe products. As students, you can have an internship with my foundation. You can do some content writing or institution networking and social media promotions and anything you are interested in. You can give your names to your faculty or principals, or you can directly visit our website www.avadhi.org. You can drop us a line and we will look into it. And as an organization like this college, you can help us by funding us if you like our idea, or individually also you can donate funds if you like this idea. Thank you very much for giving me your time and this opportunity. It's a dream come true for my father to do his studies in NIT Warangal, but he could never be a part of it. But now I am conducting this session in NIT Warangal. So it's all because of Ms. Rani ma'am. So all thanks to her, and thank you very much for this great opportunity. It was a nice experience giving this session to you all. I hope it helps you in any way. Thank you.